The University Tower chimes ring in another session of Ask the Professor, the show in which you match wits with University of Detroit Mercy professors in an unrehearsed session of questions and answers. I'm your host, Matt Mayo, and let me introduce to you our panel for today. To my right, from the Department of English, it's Professor Heather Hill.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
So it's just been an eventful week just across the board in like so many different circles and things, and
I know, right?
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, there's actually a big union issue brewing another one
Yeah.
that I just found out about.
Ooh.
Well, anyway, I shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, and thank you for being president.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And many blessings your way.
Yeah, maybe that's why I had that nightmare last night.
Oh, yeah. That's I would not be surprised if that fueled such psychological
Maybe we can
feelings.
come back to that at some other point in the broadcast.
Okay, we'll see.
Maybe.
Maybe. Seated next to you, of course, is Professor Stephen Manning, retired from the Department of Political Science.
Lucky
Good
man.
afternoon.
Yes. It's not sort of a classic Detroit Lions hat, but it has a lion on it.
Yeah, isn't this a nice hat?
It's good.
I got that downtown
Okay.
last week at 2 weeks ago at our cheese shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You
And,
know,
I can dig it.
Thought it was
DeVries.
DeVries. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you bought a
So-
hat at a cheese shop.
Okay.
Yes.
Want to make sure.
Why not?
Hat in the cheese shop. Yes,
Well,
they
that's-
have a lot
it's-
of Detroit
It's
kind
that
of
place
stuff.
that has all this sort of kitschy stuff out front, and then it's got the two floors on top,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
That's
So it's cool.
Funky T-shirts
But
and
they have incredible cheese
stuff
there.
like that,
Oh,
and
you
incredible cheese. Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Very,
So
very
I'm not going to wear I've retired my Tigers hat.
cool. well,
Yes, I know.
That's the whole
For the time.
And I don't like the way the rest of this is going, because it looks like it's looming
Don't
up
say
to
it.
be
Don't say
a
it.
Dodger Yankee World Series. At which point I'm done watching baseball for the year.
Yeah, that's pretty much it
You know.
right there. There's always hope. The Mets have a little power, and apparently the Guards have a little power after last night.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Very interesting game to watch. I think that Professor Danielle Maxwell, Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry, you were watching Yankees Guards last night, right?
I was not. No, I was watching Thursday Night Football.
Oh, okay.
wow.
Okay.
Yes, and shopping at Meijer for Chem Club.
At the
Well,
same time?
that's- yeah.
Oh,
A little bit of both, actually.
bit of
Yes,
both,
a little bit
yeah.
of both.
It was a big comeback. The Yankees smoked Clase again, which made them look like us, but then the Guards actually came back in the bottom of the ninth and won the game. So
Wow.
pretty bananas. Yeah, pretty crazy. So you were going to Meijer, you were buying candy. What else were you buying last night?
Ingredients for the
Oh.
cupcakes for tomorrow, because I need to
That's
bake
right.
those tonight.
Are you going to make dulce de leche cupcakes?
I am. I'm going to make 22, the recipe says. So I guess I'm going to make 22.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to theme them around Halloween, because that's what you like. So we're going to see how that turns out.
Okay.
And then I have to make a ton of sangria tonight, so I had to get some fruits at Meijer as well to make that homemade sangria. And we're gonna see if it fits in my fridge. It's like a 3-gallon container.
Wow.
if you need timeshare, I have an extra
I know, I
fridge
was
in the
gonna
basement.
So what's going on tomorrow?
We're having a little department social tomorrow to
Okay.
welcome our
All
new
right.
colleagues.
So
There you go.
It's at Matt's house, so
Sangria and cupcakes.
you know where the
Classic.
sangria and
The fridge is
cupcakes.
in the basement. I'm
Exactly.
home, but you're more than welcome to it. So.
You can make white sangria too if bread one.
Yes, you can. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Absolutely.
I'll bring a bottle of white just for Matt.
Oh my God. Can't handle the tannins. Professor Jim Tubbs is here from Department of
Yes.
Religious Studies, talking about some interesting student issues involving this term.
Oh, well.
When I walked in the room.
Well, yes, we can leave those aside for this afternoon.
I mean, there's always students with things going on, needs that they have and what have you. So
Is that a digital skull on your shirt?
it is. It's a little 8-bit skull. This is I've worn this shirt before. My students see me wearing it and they're like, "Are you supposed to be a priest?" I'm like, "Yeah, because they have skulls on front of
Right.
their cassocks all the time." This is the shirt. I bet Professor Bell knows what it's from. Come on, Erin. Come on. Put her on the spot.
Some
I know.
video game-ish thing that our kids play.
Partial credit.
Okay.
It's from Scott Pilgrim. Versus
Oh my
the
gosh!
World.
I just
Yeah.
I should have known that. I
I
just had to
can't
watch the
vote
whole
on
series.
It's okay. It's okay.
I just watched.
8-bit art is fun.
Art is fun,
Yeah.
from what I've heard.
The
Let's
white
make that
piping
statement.
at the neckline and sleeves.
Oh, the white piping gives them
Wait.
like 30 days away from fleas.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
That's what,
Michael
that's what
Cera.
confused your students,
Yes,
apparently.
they did, because I was wearing a jacket, and they were like, "Are you supposed to be like a reverend?" I'm like,
Oh, my
"I don't
goodness.
think so."
Early Halloween costume?
Supposed to be like a teenage Canadian
Yeah.
who's in love with video games.
You know, I think the white piping means you didn't get it at Walmart.
Right.
You rock a mean
Good point.
face.
Good point. Professor Erin Bell is here. First show as director of the Writing Center.
Yes,
Congratulations.
yes.
Yay.
Thanks.
Kind of a big deal, I would say.
It is a big deal, and the beauty is I'm right. You know, I'm up in Briggs, so now I can come down
That's the
every
main reason why
Friday.
she applied.
Yeah. I want to be where the cool kids are at. No, it's really
Where's that?
great.
Oh.
The exciting news this week was that I got the heat turned on, so that was really stellar.
That
I was
is
just in
huge.
such a great
They usually
mood.
turn it on in July, don't they?
I was gonna say, you like being in Briggs, wait till the summer.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always cold, and then I got here and I was
Oh,
like,
no,
it's been
you.
freezing. I've been freezing, but anyway,
it's good. It's good.
the job is great, and the students up there are really awesome. So I'm excited to take it in a new and wonderful direction.
I think that we are the cool kids for hanging out with you.
Oh, thanks. It's all my friends over here in Chas. See, I wore my Chas,
Yeah.
Chas tee and everything.
Chas
It's
tee.
the best
Represent.
t-shirt on campus.
The best T-shirt on
Yes.
campus, from what I've heard. That's absolutely right. I asked the dean if I could have one, and her within 5 seconds reaction told me it was not going to happen. And she wasn't throwing it at me. She's, "Oh, Matt, those are for people who work in the college." And I'm like, "Oh, but I was gonna buy one. I was gonna contribute."
You
Support
can
the
borrow
cause.
mine
Don't
sometime.
repeat that. Don't repeat that.
Matt, you can borrow
Just on
mine
the air.
sometime
You can't
if
just
you
on
need to
the
go
air,
someplace formal.
You
I
just
won't
said
say.
it on the
I won't
air.
say which
Published.
dean it was. There we go. I won't say which dean it was.
What?
Then I can
Well,
protect
wait a
myself.
minute.
Pretty darned obvious.
It's very obvious who you talk to here.
And the more we keep talking about it, the more obvious it becomes.
Oh my
Keep
God.
Sherlock
talking.
Holmes on a bad day
No,
could figure that
you
one
know.
out.
Nice reference.
Even the new faculty member knows who he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Even the guy who doesn't teach her knows what he's talking about.
Moving on.
Professor Dave Chow is here from the University of 7-Eleven at 4 a.m.
Yes.
Excellent.
Actually, I didn't go last night.
Oh, okay.
I had pizza at home. So
Okay. What
What?
pizza did you have?
I had leftover Little Caesars.
What's the special at
That's
4 a.m. at 7-Eleven?
It's called getting my butt out of my chair because I've probably been sitting there for about
Okay.
6-7 hours.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's my midday break or midnight break. So.
I am yawning and waking up at that time.
No, I've seen you leave.
Yeah.
And my neighbor across the street leaves at 4:30.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Bunch of new neighbors in the neighborhood. We'll talk about them later.
Yes.
This is a program where you can send us questions regarding anything. If you stump the panel, you win a prize. If you don't stump the panel, you win a prize. You can send us the questions in a number of ways. You can email it us if you want to. Use that old method of communication.
Hey, wait a minute.
At atp@umercy.edu. Find us, even older, on Facebook
Oh,
or
wow.
Instagram, sort of mid. Or listen on your favorite smart speaker by asking it to play Ask the Professor at University of Detroit Mercy. Okie dokie. Dear Matt and professors, below are 25 questions on a variety of topics that will hopefully keep professors on their toes. Why let them get on a roll like some contestants seem to do on Jeopardy when they tear into a single topic? Nah. It's hopefully to keep you entertained, enthralled, and spur the amazing banter off topic that's the secret sauce of your fine show.
We have secret sauce.
We do. Again, I hope my questions will be used for a future show. They will. 3, 2, 1 now. Sincerely, Rachel Ralston, our friend from Iowa, if you remember. What is the only African nation never to be colonized? I suppose I've never heard something like this before.
I am resisting looking at the U.S. map right
Yeah,
now. I'm
okay.
resisting.
Liberia?
It's not what it says. I don't even know if this would have been my guess. if I was
Madagascar?
trying. No, it's not what it says here. I'm hoping our political scientist has a direction to go. There are many country choices.
No
None of them are on
Portuguese,
the
no
map.
British, no
Zambia.
Spanish.
I'm thinking towards the middle, inaccessible.
Yeah.
Like colonizers couldn't physically get there.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
probably
good guess.
reasonable.
I like that.
Yeah.
That
The
was-
capital, I'd give it away, but
Iowa?
the capital is Harare. I think it still is Harare, right?
Zimbabwe?
That's not what it. Oh, is that the capital of?
Zimbabwe.
I screwed it up.
Nairobi. No,
I
that's
screwed it
not-
up. It says here it's Ethiopia.
Oh, Ethiopia.
It's never been colonized.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Harare, Ethiopia.
Yeah. Oh
I
man, I
thought-
messed that up. I think it is Zimbabwe is the capital. Harare. Oh jeez, what am I
You're
doing?
gonna fact
Aren't
check
they
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I don't know. It
Italy
says
in
never
it?
colonized.
That's what I'm thinking.
Never colonized.
Maybe
was
they,
thinking
maybe they didn't
Portuguese.
colonize it, they did something else.
But they hung around.
Right.
Yeah.
They opened up a
let's-
franchise.
Let's take a look at the map, see if it helps you. Which is larger, New York City's Central Park or the country of Monaco by square miles?
Oh,
Central Park.
Central
Central Park
Park.
is twice the size
Yeah.
of Monaco. Yeah, that's right.
Monaco's tiny.
Yeah, very, very small.
I've been there. It's pretty.
oh, fancy.
Yeah, it is.
Do any of
Been
you,
there too. It's pretty.
Wealthy, too.
apparently, anybody remember who provided the voice for Robot on Lost in Space?
Dick
You do.
Tufeld.
Dick
I
Tufeld
knew
was
you'd
his
know.
name.
course
Yep.
Anybody remember Dave?
Yes. Sorry.
Danger Will Robinson. In the classic game of Monopoly, if your token is on Baltic Avenue and you rolled an 11, where do you land?
Oh, that's.
good.
Hold on,
Oh
hold on.
goodness, I know. I'm like playing the board in my mind.
Actually, I'm looking at Jim because he loves to say this word in a very
Virginia.
specific way.
Oh, Virginia.
Virginia Avenue.
Virginia.
Because I'm thinking
Virginia
it's not
Avenue.
states. It's, you know.
What color are the?
Virginia.
Color?
Purple.
Purple.
Virginia.
Those-
Virginia.
Purple, yeah.
Virginia's
The
basketball
burgundy.
coach just retired
I saw
today.
that.
Yes.
And I can't I've always been sort of amazed at the honesty of the man, but he basically said he doesn't have the passion anymore to take them where they need to go. So he wants to leave it to the.
Well, and he's also having to deal with a portal too. So that-
And
Well, yes.
NIL
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
wazoo.
NIL and the portal have been driving him crazy for a long time.
Can't blame him.
The portal is just.
Do they have
such
a lo- do they have a
I've never-
losing
I still
record?
can't get over that.
He is, no, they've got a decent
I'm
record.
like, well, yeah.
It's
what are you
very
talking
sci-fi.
about?
His
Deep Space
coaching
Nine?
style
Oh, that portal.
is to
Yeah,
build
okay,
up
gotcha.
a
that
team
portal.
over 3 or 4 years
Right,
because
right.
it's
Such
got
a
to be a
weird
team effort.
word
He
to
does not
use. I
recruit
don't
any
know.
stars.
Yeah.
And when they can
Yeah.
come in and out that way, it really harms
Oh,
his
sure.
ability to,
Like, it's a wormhole.
particularly that pack line defense. You've got to
Yeah.
do it for a long time.
And it messes
Yeah.
up the time-space equilibrium
Absolutely.
too, you know?
My favorite are those Dr. Pepper ads where they visualize the things that happen in college football, and when someone enters the portal, a portal opens.
Exactly.
And they walk through, and then the people left behind are like, you really shouldn't build
Yes.
your team around a quarterback anyway. And it's just like, I think that's fun.
I don't
That's
see
good.
what was
Start
wrong with having the 1 year delay
Right.
when you transfer. I mean,
Well,
that
I don't think
seems
there's
to me-
anything wrong with it. I just think that somebody's wallet is getting lighter, and that's the
Oh,
end of it.
sure,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that the westernmost and easternmost points of United States soil, do we use words like that anymore?
Soil?
Have nothing to do with North America? Where is the westernmost point of U.S. soil and the easternmost point of U.S. soil?
Guam.
Guam?
Some kind
Guam
of.
is the westernmost
Okay.
point.
Guam.
Oh, I was thinking like
Puerto
the
Rico?
Aleutians.
Is Puerto Rico the
Is
most
it
eastern?
Puerto
Easternmost
Rico's
is
yeah.
Alaska. No.
Easternmost would
You go
be
east far enough.
Maine?
Yeah, it's a
no.
circle.
It's not continental. I don't think.
Some island.
I'm going to give you partial credit for some island.
Some island.
US
Gilligan's.
Virgin
Gilligan's.
It says here it's St. Croix.
Okay.
Some island.
Well, St. John is further west than it's further east than St. Croix.
Okay, I
Just
More fact checking.
just
Cracking.
I didn't know there was
Map,
going to be
please.
fact checking at this event, so I decided to say whatever I wanted. What percentage? That was a J.D. Vance joke. What percentage of Canadians live south of Seattle?
It's
We've
a
had this thing before.
South
this is
of
Toronto,
Seattle.
Montreal.
70%?
60.
A lot of them.
70.
I've heard
Many.
we're getting there, Kendra Evans style. It's 66. It's between 60
I
and
know
70.
that
yeah.
80% live within 100 miles of the U.S. border.
That is correct.
Wait a minute. Percentage of Canadians who live south of Seattle?
Seattle,
Yes.
Washington. Yeah,
Yes.
if we draw a
Yeah.
line across North America,
Take a look.
south
Like
of Seattle.
Toronto.
Because when you cross Lake Superior, then
Right.
all of that
All
over
of
to
that-
the east is below Seattle.
Yeah,
Low.
exactly.
Montreal.
That is a big chunk of the country.
60%.
66%.
Mind you,
Well, that's where the urban areas are too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toronto,
Yes.
Montreal.
All of
Yep.
southern
Okay.
Ontario, all of southern
All right.
Quebec.
It's all making sense.
Having
now.
looked at the map, I withdraw my objection.
And Newfoundland, too.
I don't think the map's going to help. Besides the U.S., what other country is the only one that allows pharmaceutical companies to advertise directly to consumers? Did you know the U.S. was one on a list of 2?
India.
Canada.
It is not. It is not.
China.
Mexico.
Nope. Tiny
Tiny
island.
island.
Madagascar.
No.
Tiny island.
Belle Isle.
If I say kiwi, you say
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
I was going to say
New
shoe
Zealand.
polish.
That's
I didn't
amazing.
notice it when I was there.
I think you had your mind on different things.
I did.
Yeah.
The only thing
drugs
about the
and
political
back
ads that doesn't have me upset is that I don't need to see all those drug ads anymore. So the moment the election passes, we're going to have to go back to all drug ads on TV, pretty much. What is the only country in the world that doesn't have any red, white, or blue in its flag?
Oh my gosh. My son would know this.
The literal reason that one of the Olympic rings is black is because of this country. Because all the 5 Olympic rings have to have one color from every country's
Yeah.
flag.
Greece.
It's not,
No,
Greece is
blue,
white
no,
and blue.
White,
no,
blue,
white,
yeah.
white, blue.
No red. Wheat.
Turkestan.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
It is
Monaco.
a country of the Americas, broadly speaking.
Oh.
Like Cuba.
Their
not
flag is
Cuba.
black and yellow and green.
Is this Brazil?
Oh.
It's
No.
not Brazil.
Jamaica.
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 Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobsled.
Jamaica.
The
No red, white, and
bobsled
blue.
country, yes.
What city has bid for the Olympic Games the most time, having failed every time? Are you ready? 44, 52, 56, 60, 64, 68, 72.
Wait a minute, 68.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan is the answer. Absolutely.
Well, isn't it a Detroit Windsor thing? They were trying to do the international bid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Windsor's about as big as Southfield. I just don't think they have the infrastructure.
Sandwich. Sandwich.
We could do the Winter Olympics, but we'd be at the mercy of whatever the weather was that
Right.
year. That's the problem. 7 bids, all fails.
Wow.
Who were the first brothers in succession, so not at the same time, to be nominated for Best Actor? Oscar, sorry.
Oscar Brothers.
Oscar Brothers. One has a movie out now. The first version of it was really good, but apparently the second one was really bad.
Something with the Joker then?
Yes, they both played the
Joaquin
Joker.
Phoenix
Oh,
and
and River?
River.
And River Phoenix.
River
That's right,
Phoenix?
yeah.
What did he get the nomination for?
I'm sure.
My
I
Private
don't
Idaho
know.
or something like
Nice.
that?
Yes.
Good reference.
Okay, all right, okay, all right.
Good reference. Since its invention in 1950, this common object has remained almost completely unchanged over the years, with more than 100 billion sold and an amazing 14 million on average sold daily in the United States.
Sliced
Slinky.
bread.
Frisbee.
Wait, what was that?
Sliced bread.
No.
Paper
Unsliced
clips.
bread.
And you said
Paper clips.
you're in the office.
Oh, where's
supply
Beth when we need her then?
Stapler.
Pen.
Staples.
Hole punch.
White out.
When you
The
say
ballpoint
14 million,
pen.
you think of like small paper clips. You're like, okay, I can make those numbers. work.
Thumbtacks?
Yeah, it's the Bic ballpoint is
Oh,
what it is.
ballpoint.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
It
Hasn't
has the
changed.
exact same design as 1950.
And they
essentially.
make
I
great
saw a
weapons.
TikTok about that recently. That's
Oh,
the only
there you
reason
go.
why.
See? Social media.
They make
teaching
great
things.
weapons. Is
They
what-
do.
Okay.
Okay, you know that that ballpoint tip pen.
Oh, I
that
see
thing
what
is
you mean.
indestructible.
Okay. I thought there was gonna be a story. I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah, well,
It's like,
away too much.
here's
Be
the
careful.
story.
I'm giving away far too much.
Where did Andy Warhol go to undergrad?
Oh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not Pitt.
Somewhere in
Carnegie
Carnegie
Mellon.
Mellon.
Carnegie
Yeah,
Mellon,
Good,
yeah.
good, good.
Hello.
What was the original advertised sales price of a basic Ford Mustang V1, so version 1, 1964?
3,000.
$2,300.
So like $3.
So I think that you were pretty close, Heather. You said
3,000.
3,000. It was only $2,300. Yeah,
And what
Practically
they're worth now.
$3. $3.
Yeah, Stephen was closer.
Okay.
I
It says
give-
$2,368.
Wow.
What author screenwriter directed the movie Coma and created the television show ER?
Oh,
Most-
Robin Cook.
No.
Oh, he wrote.
Who am I thinking of?
I'm sort of surprised. I was
Not
sure
Irwin
this was
Allen,
going to
but
be.
it was like.
If I say 2 words, you'll immediately say it. He also wrote a very important piece of fiction that became a movie, Jurassic Park.
Oh,
Michael Crichton.
Michael Crichton.
Michael
Oh, I guess I
Crichton.
did know that.
Michael Crichton.
I forgot.
Passed away in like his earlier mid-50s, just like set the world on fire, and then he was gone. It's kind of weird. In what city was the very first Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise, not the original? So I can tell you it's not Kentucky. 1952, the first franchise opened. Now you
As
gotta look at
Columbus,
that.
Ohio.
That's a really good guess, but it
Wichita.
was way farther west.
Los
Oh.
Angeles.
Wasn't L.A. though.
Kansas City.
Nope. Further west.
Denver.
Nope.
Las Vegas.
Getting close.
Oh.
Reno.
Reno.
No.
Phoenix.
Sacramento.
We're just throwing darts
Salt Lake City.
at the dartboard. It was Salt Lake City.
Really?
Salt Lake City,
Oh.
yeah. SLC.
How'd you pull that one?
SLC.
Looking at the map.
The map.
The Nepalese festival known as Kukar Tihar celebrates what? Nepalese. In
Pronunciations?
The spring.
Nepal. Nope.
Safe voyage from the mountain. There's
It
mountains.
celebrates a specific animal that they have in their culture.
The
Yak.
The yak or the
Yak
ox.
is a
Yeti?
good guess,
Oh.
but no, and it's not a yeti.
Darn.
No.
Mountain goat.
A animal very close to most families in Nepal.
The cow.
Caribou?
The cow.
Cocker spaniels.
So the
Puppies.
answer is it's a dog celebration
Puppies. Okay.
festival.
Oh, a
yeah.
I
dog
said puppies.
celebration.
I'm sorry.
Puppies.
I heard cocker spaniel. There was a lot of chuckling over your
No, I mean,
response.
Dachshund.
whatever. I mean, it was a group effort.
For the record, it celebrates dog loyalty and friendship.
Isn't that sweet?
Dogs are loyal?
Yeah, relatively speaking.
More than cats.
More than cats, yes.
What's wrong with our
It's a whole different conversation.
Makes it to husky.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
He's many things.
Okay.
Loyalty is not one of them.
That is
Not
why.
yet. Not yet.
This is an old bit of '90s internet lore from literally the very, very beginning of people using the internet to communicate. But in the movie The Matrix, if you actually screen grab the falling green bits of data that occur several, and then decode them, they make something. What is it? Not a picture. It actually is some kind of text.
Poem.
A
resume.
No, it's not a resume. It's not a poem.
What's a big
We're going to get
text?
close, I have a feeling.
War and Peace?
Declaration of Independence.
Nope, it's not a famous document.
Recipe.
It's a recipe. It's a sushi recipe. That was just something. I'm like, I'm not going to go rewatch The Matrix to lose the detail.
Spicy California roll?
Before I said that, I said, this is pretty stupid, but I'm going to say it anyway.
No, it's not stupid.
What was
at
it a
all.
recipe for?
There are no
Oh my
stupid
God.
It's a
answers.
sushi recipe.
Oh, sushi recipe.
Sushi recipe.
Yeah, yeah.
Why can't you own a single guinea pig in Switzerland?
They need to be in pairs.
They do have to be in pairs. It's considered by law an act of cruelty to only own one.
Oh.
It's kind of
I
sad.
thought the Swiss were neutral.
Not when it comes to guinea pigs, obviously.
when it comes to guinea pigs.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh. What is the significance of the Big Zero soccer stadium in Brazil?
Big zero.
So I saw this like with an overhead shot, a drone shot, a helicopter shot. I nearly said an elevator shot. That wouldn't work. And I assumed, because it's an open area stadium, that it was because the stadium made
Looks
it look
like
like a zero.
yeah,
but that is not it. That
I
is
was
not
gonna say,
actually the
shame.
reason.
So the question is, what's the significance of the name of
That
it?
it's nicknamed the,
The
Big
opening
Zero.
in the roof makes a zero?
Is it
No.
Is it a sponsor? Corporate?
No, it's not a sponsor. That's a good guess.
They've
Yeah.
won
Zero
0
goals.
times.
Is it at a certain
That is exactly what it is.
Nice.
longitude?
One team will defend one hemisphere of the Earth, and the other will defend the other because it's exactly at 0 degrees.
Wow.
That's pretty
Whoa.
cool.
That's kind of
Equator.
cool.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
kind of cool.
Huh.
In other news, Comerica Park is one of only 3 south-facing home plate scenarios in all of Major League Baseball.
I did not know that.
South-facing.
Yep.
Hey, it beats Dallas Stadium with that sun coming
And I
in.
think it's only
Oh,
one
that
of
was
two
bad.
that has
Yeah.
a dirt path from home base
That's
to
right.
the pitcher's mound.
And the Tigers are in the minimum for teams that have the dugout on the third base side because that's a long-standing tradition. What is the approximate SPF of having a beard? I've never seen this before. This is great.
Oh.
You actually get an
equivalency.
SPF from having a beard.
15.
It's a little higher.
20.
20.
It's 21, yeah.
Okay.
21.
Good for you guys.
Huh, absolutely.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Growing your own SPF.
Real nice.
I might be soon anyway. Never mind. It's
Just
hormones.
just weave it around. Just weave it around.
Weave it around.
Yeah, a little more.
Cinch it at your chin.
Who are more charitable? Oh, dear Lord. Lower income people or higher income?
Lower income people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No question.
Higher proportion overall of their
Yes.
incoming
Yes.
income to charities. Yeah, that's just makes me want to vomit. What lasts longer on Venus is an old joke. A day or a year?
A day.
A day does last.
Yeah, it's got
it's a day.
that's like one of
Today.
those. It's got to be a day.
A day lasts, if you don't mind, from the Earth's perspective, a few days longer than a year. That is right.
Oh, because it doesn't spin, or what?
It spins very slowly.
Very
Very, very
slowly.
slowly, yeah.
Absolutely. I had a weird experience this week. I don't know if you've ever seen these videos on the internet. They'll show you the relative size of objects or animals, and they
Oh, yeah,
kind of
they
zoom
run
out,
along.
to
Yeah.
go from something small to something big. And they said, you're in the middle of what amounted to be Hong Kong, and you look up at the sky, and all 8 of the major, except for Earth, 8 of the major planets go by in the sky. And honestly, my body had a weird reaction to seeing Jupiter go by. It fills the entire dome of the sky. And I was like, oh my God, like what would I do if I saw
right.
that? And then I saw the moon last night. It was pretty close, actually. Super moon last night.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Go look at the
It
moon.
was a beautiful moon.
What about the comet?
Oh,
Where's that comment?
yeah.
It's up there too.
I sent a great meme to Beth earlier in the week. Someone went to like rural Arizona, New Mexico, put on one of those inflatable Tyrannosaurus costumes, got the comet going right over its head, and then posted, "Not again." That was awesome. That was totally awesome. Why was John Wayne given deferment from service in World War II?
Flat feet.
That's not what
Heel
it says
spurs.
here, but I
Heel
like
spurs. No, that was
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
heel
other guy.
spurs. Heel spurs is a good one. Yeah.
Because he was needed for
Morale?
acting, for morale things.
I feel like I got to give it to you. FYI, he was 34, but that's not the reason. He actually attempted to enlist,
Oh.
but Republic Studios intervened and said, "Not our A-list actor." Yes, he wanted to fight. I think that's cool. I think that's kind of cool.
Ted Williams didn't do that.
Yeah, that Nathan Lane walked.
He went.
So.
Professors, what breed of dog is the king of terriers? I've never heard that term before.
The king?
King of Terriers.
There are many terriers, each more devilish than the last. No, I'm just kidding. What
not-
breed of dog is the king of terriers?
It wouldn't be the pit bull then, would it?
It's not what it says.
The
Skipper
rat
key.
terrier. Oh, the skipper. Oh, I had a
Boston?
skipper key. That thing was like off the hook.
Boston Terrier?
Not Boston. No.
Rat. I already said rat.
Scottish Terrier.
No.
Karn?
No. I feel like anything I would say that would get you to say this, like one.
The
part
what's
of
the little one on Frasier? Little cutie.
Jack Russell.
Yeah.
No, it's not Jack Russell.
Russell's small.
But they're cute.
Yeah, but
This-
they're
they're the
feisty.
king.
They're
They're,
bigger than they
they're
are.
not the king of anything. though.
Oh, they want the
They're
big.
domain.
Oh, I thought it was like attitude. I see.
I believe that if I know this breed of dog, even half-wise, it's sort of medium to larger, not like gigantic, but medium to large. So I think
Like
that's
a
why
Bouvier?
it's called the king. No, that's not what it says here. I once saw one of these in our neighborhood, and I was like, I'd never seen one in person before. It's unique body type. Is that the way to say it?
Was it three-legged? What?
It was a 3-legged dog named Lil Brother. No. No, not that.
Does it have like the word like hair in it, like wire haired or something?
No, but it has another sort of subword that occurs in a lot of dog.
Mange?
If I say, yeah, whatever.
Oh.
I mean, what are you breathing right now?
Airedale.
It's an Airedale.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
They're sort of like, I think they're bred for sport or running, if I remember
aren't
correctly.
they water dogs?
Are they?
I thought.
I don't
No.
even know what this
I
looks
thought-
like.
It's a big reddish. It looks like a sheep.
It looks like a sheep walking down the
They
street
went around in the
with
Highlands.
the 3
of
legs.
Scotland.
Oh my God, the 3-leg comment.
Three-legged dog. It's
Three-legged sheep
It's like
walking
one fossil again, right?
Oh yeah, no, that's right. That's right. These were a really great set of questions, Rachel. Feel free to
Yes,
cobble
thank
them
you,
together
Rachel.
and send them at us any other time. But we have one more that I'm sure will take us to, unfortunately, the end of today's show. What model in the Pontiac car line was the last?
Ooh, Catalina.
That's not what it says here. For the record, January 2010. Yeah, that was the last of the Pontiacs.
A Fiesta.
Sunfire?
That's a Ford.
Sunbird.
Sunfire.
That's
Sunfire.
not what it says.
Pontiac. Hold on. Pontiac.
Sundown.
Not the Aztec.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't one of those.
What was the thing?
proto? What are they called? Cybertrucks.
Oh, yeah, they were.
They were
Same
odd
ugly,
looking,
yeah.
and they had the wedge
What's a
shaped
Bel
glass
a
window.
Bel
in the
Air
back.
isn't a Pontiac?
No,
is it?
that's
a Chevy.
That's a Chevy. Okay, sorry.
Pontiac.
And it's not not the GTO. That was a lot earlier.
No, but I'll tell you what. It's one of their ones where it has just a very, very simple name that's
Oh,
just letters and
It's
numbers.
the G7.
G6.
G6. Yes.
Never would've got that.
Yes. Yes. I was not going to reference the.
That was billed as sort of a muscle
song.
car. you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But Pontiacs, yeah, they just don't.
Because
They
they
don't
didn't have any
exist
more
anymore.
muscle cars.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
more muscle
They
for
used
those
to have
cars.
some great ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first 2 cars were 64 GTOs.
Look at that.
That was the
Where
first
is that
year of the
car?
GTO,
First
wasn't it?
year, yes.
Where is that car?
And it was the only year that they had the horizontal headlights.
Yeah.
Ooh,
gosh.
cute.
In 65,
Yep,
one year they
65
went
they were
vertical.
vertical.
So if you go to the Dream Cruise,
I see.
you sit there. I used to tell the kids, the first one that shows me a 64, so there's one. No,
Oh
they're
my
vertical.
gosh.
It's got to be horizontal.
I love it.
And I
absolutely
inherited
love it.
from Heather's dad a picture. Maybe I'll bring it in next time. Picture of a GTO. It's kind of a panoramic thing. If you look at it, it looks bigger than it actually was.
Sure.
Of a 64 GTO.
Yeah, my dad
which
had,
I guess
my dad had a goat.
he
yeah.
had one.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it was white.
And there was a guy in this building. Who was this guy? You remember this guy? He worked with Chuck Doss.
Oh, Gary Garrett?
Yeah.
No,
Oh
no, no,
my
no. It was
gosh.
Oh, no?
somebody else who did the. He worked in the office when Chuck stopped teaching. Chuck was doing the
Oh,
freshman
geez.
orientation stuff. But
Totally
this
lost
guy,
on this.
I was talking to him once, and he had a GTO. And
Okay.
He brought, when he was leaving, retiring, he brought me in a picture of one of
Nice.
these. It's
So
in
now
the-
you've
it's in
got
the
two
basement.
pictures.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, this new one from your dad is it's about this big. It's
When
kinda-
cars ruled the world.
Where do you put this? Yes.
I think my favorite Pontiac was the '69 Grand Prix. That was that was a beautiful car. Really long hood.
I like muscle cars.
I like cars that get me from point A to point B.
They look cool.
Speaking of point A to point B, I'm
Oh,
so
nice.
sorry. We've
Nicely
reached
done.
point
Aw.
C, if you will, and the time has come for us to say goodbye,
Closure.
Dave.
See ya.
Aaron.
Bye.
Jim.
Goodbye.
Danielle.
Adios.
Stephen.
Goodbye.
And Heather.
Bye-bye.
And now these words from University of Detroit Mercy. So
You can email Ask the Professor at atp@udmercy.edu or visit the Ask the Professor Facebook page.
Ask the Professor is produced and directed by Michael Jason and Brian Masonville, and our executive producer is Professor Jason Roach. Until next week, I'm your host, Matt Mayo.